Hello and welcome. The editorial, the topic today in the editorial is towards a new normal. Uh, it virtually stands to express a meaning that something directed for a new kind of survival system that has to be adopted as a normal environment. The subtopic is that with a vaccine not yet in sight, easier, cheaper testing can help protect the vulnerable. It is simple and easy. It says that the vaccine has not come out as yet, and so the only option left to protect the vulnerable, protect those who are feared to be exposed to the infection, is easier and cheaper testing methods. Let us go ahead with the passage. How does it explain the things? The center has announced further relaxations in the lockdown that began on March 25 to combat the COVID 19 pandemic. Although the numbers are unrelenting, it has the first sentence gives background to the situation related to pandemic as it stands today. It says that the combat against the COVID-19 pandemic began on March 25 with series of lockdowns. Now we have relaxations in those lockdowns. The relaxations announced by the government. It says that the relaxations have begun, but still the numbers related to mortality, the death, the numbers related to infections uh, are not easing out, are not showing any kind of reduction. They are all increasing. So they are unrelenting. The numbers are not relenting. The third phase will now effect from August 5. Third phase relates to third phase relates to relaxation and not the lockdown. This third phase will now take effect from August 5 at nearly 17 lakh. India stood third among countries with the highest number of cases. So, India is having nearly 17 lakh of infected people, and it ranks third among the countries that are reporting infections. A third or one third of these cases are currently active. It says that many have been cured, but one third are yet to be cured. They are active, means they are still patients. One third of 17 lakh are still patients. With over 36,000 deaths, India's case fatality rate of 2.16% is relatively low. This is another message which is uh, somewhat relaxing. It says that the mortality rate, the death rate is 2.16% of those that have been infected. So this is somewhat the data shows some kind of comes as some kind of relief. The possibility of wider prevalence indicated in serology surveys in Delhi and Mumbai suggests that the death could be even lower than current estimations. And there are few words. The sentence is simple and straightforward. Prevalence indicated the wider infections indicated in serology surveys. What is serology? It is a study of serum. What is serum? Let us understand it. The blood, it is a component of blood. The blood component normally that is colorless and is more associated with blood clots is the serum part of blood. Now this serum contains antibodies. What is an antibody? Antibody are proteins made by our WBC, white blood cells. The white blood cells are soldiers of our body. They make proteins to kill the foreign microbes that attack our body. So if they make those proteins will lie in the serum, and the serum gets tested by during surveys. This says the serum surveys speak of something else. It says that death rate could be even lower. What does it mean? It means that they are finding antibodies to the virus, to the COVID, uh, and that gives a proof that people are developing immunity against that virus. The disease spread has been uneven within the country. It is not even, it is not uniformly distributed in the country, it is uneven. The distribution is high at places and low at other places. The response of state and cities have also remained inconsistent. The response against COVID of states, different states, are also not consistent with the policy or with the notifications issued by central government. Along with the number of cases, overworked health care professionals experiencing fatigue and the public showing impatience with restrictions are also on the rise. So, with rise in numbers, there are two things associated. One is the healthcare team that is getting tired of doing duties overwork, and the second is the impatience that people are facing due to the restrictions. Now these restrictions kill economic activity, and that is the main cause of impatience. This is not a pleasant mix of circumstances, and utmost vigil must continue. So, this the fatigue part of healthcare professionals and the impatience part of public in general that is growing is not a happy thing of the situation, and so some strong vigil, utmost vigil is required over here. By now, it is also evident that complete lockdowns that disrupt economic activities cannot sustain over long periods of time. So, one thing for sure is that we cannot have continued lockdowns for a very long time. The disruption of economic activities is something that is feared a lot, It is directly related to the survival of marginal families which earn bread and butter every day or every week. Gyms, gyms and yoga centers, but not educational institutions. Metro rail and large gatherings will be allowed in the next phase. So, what for they will be allowed? They will be relaxed from the lockdowns. So it says that gyms and yogas, but not the educational institutions, metro rails, and large gatherings will be allowed. So gyms and yoga centers will be allowed, but educational institutions, metro rails, and large gatherings will not be allowed in the next phase of this relaxation of lockdown. Movement of people and goods across borders will be easier as per center's guidelines. So there is a guideline from the center, and accordingly movement of people and goods across borders will be allowed. Random restrictions on movement such as those in Tamil Nadu where an e-pass is required for intra and interstate travel must now be done away with. So, the e-pass system must go. This is what it says. If you want to travel within the state or even out of the state, the e-pass requirement should go. As a vaccine or a cure is not yet visible, it is time the focus on adoption got sharper. Focus on adoption. What is focus on adoption? Adoption uh, refers to a customization. You get customized with the virus. You get immune against virus, and that will keep you healthy even virus is there. So this is what it says. The cure they don't have. Now what else? The body should develop its own immunity, and that is adaptation. Though many questions about COVID-19 remain, certain measures are evidently helpful in managing the pandemic better and bringing fatalities down. Now it says that the questions are there, the doubts are there, but uh, during course of this 4 5 months, some measures have been found effective and helpful in managing the pandemic. The pandemic should not spread further. This is managing the pandemic better and bringing fatalities down, bringing down the deaths. These two things, some action at least has been found to be helpful in regard to with regard to these two things, the management of pandemic and bringing down the fatalities, the deaths. The coming phase of unlocking must prepare the country for complete opening. Now, um, this will bring a new challenge when there is complete opening or complete withdrawal of the lockdown. For that, first of all, testing should be unlocked and made available on demand as close to home as possible. So, the first thing uh, that must be ensured before complete opening is done is the availability of testing facilities uh, uh, at door or very close to the house. For those infected, to not step out of home is a far superior measure in preventing spread compared to inadequate mask uses. Now, this mask uses is has been proved to be inadequate. It is not. It doesn't give adequate prevention against the COVID. So, mass testing is definitely a superior method, with most cases turning out to be asymptomatic. Wider and cheaper availability of testing will be a thrust area for the government now. Now, what is asymptomatic? Asymptomatic refers to a situation that a patient is not showing any symptoms of the infection, but still he is having the infection. Now, that person is a hidden carrier of that COVID and can spread a lot. This is asymptomatic. So, wider and cheaper availability of testing will help locate asymptomatic cases as well. So, government must make it a point to give a thrust, to give a push for the availability of testing. Easy early diagnosis of infections, even when asymptomatic, will go a long way in containment. It says that even if the testing systems are available next door, the containment of pandemic will go a long way. It won't be it won't reduce the time frame for getting the containment done. The concerns regarding increased dependence on rapid antigen testing in some places must be addressed. Now, what is antigen testing? We had talked of antibody. Antibody is something that our body develops against microbes or agents for infection. Now, the agents of infections, they also have some kind of protein, and those proteins are called antigens. So it says that there are concerns regarding increased dependence on rapid antigen tests in some places. What are these concerns? It says that the concerns must relate to the success ratio of these tests, and this must be addressed. Second, real-time epidemiological data should be unlocked. Now, there is a tendency for the states to hide the epidemiological data. Epidemiological data refers to the data speaking about the spread of infection, the number of persons that have been infected or died out of it. Now, this data be uh, must be broadcast publicly so that it is available to everyone, just as weather data is freely available. And this is an kind of comparison. The weather data we have everywhere, like the setting in of rains or the famine or things like that. That data is broadcast or published in newspapers as well as on TV channels. Similarly, this epidemiological data should come on the TV channels or newspapers. Why? Because it says that weather data, which is available freely, allows for cropping, practice readjustments, disaggregated real-time data enables micro planning and localized behavioral response. So it helps a lot in agriculture as well as localized behavioral response. Suppose there is an announcement for the rains today in Patna, the Patna people will be ready with their umbrellas or raincoats so that they are not affected. The proclivity shown by some states and cities to conceal data has been self-defeating. The proclivity refers to tendency or inclination shown by some states to hide the data, to conceal the data, is self-defeating. It is working against the pandemic management. Even official death counts do not match with the numbers available with other sources. So the government announces one death rate, and there are other sources on TV channels or survey people, they give another data as it relates to the infection or deaths. There must be efforts to harvest accurate data and each with ease of availability. So there is a suggestion, this is a suggestion that there must be an effort to collect, to harvest, to collect accurate data and ease of availability. The availability of this data to public in general must be easy and not a difficult one. Normalcy, albeit a new one, could be reached faster with the right efforts, and this should be become normal living. Although it is, albeit a new one, although it is a new one, uh, could be reached, could be uh, we can have this kind of new uh, uh, arrangement, new normalcy rapidly with correct efforts if the efforts are correct. Thank you. Let us have the skeleton. We shall try to relate the sentences also in this passage. What does it say and how the sentences relate with each other. Now, this first sentence is a general sentence, and it uh, it speaks about the dangers of relaxations, as it says that the numbers do not speak that the situation has eased out, but relaxations are being given in a step manner. Sorry. Second sentence is a continuation of first one, as it gives uh, as it says that the third phase will now take effect from August 5. So there have been relaxations earlier, and two relaxations earlier, and the third will come up after from August 5. Now, with this background of relaxations and the forthcoming, in view of the forthcoming relaxation, the data related to infection and the death in country is something serious. It says that 17 lakh were infected in India, out of which one third are still patients. Rest, of course, have been cured, and there is a fatality of 2.16%, which is quite low. This is the data. So first there is the threat, then there is data uh, to support the threat. The possibility of wider prevalence, it says it creates doubt over the data also. It says that the serological surveys, serological studies speak something else. It says that the mortality could still be lower as more and more antibodies are being found. So it speaks about the data, authenticity of the data given in previous sentence. Then there is a general statement over spread of the pandemic in the country, and it says that the spread is not uniform all over the country, and this and the response of states to this spread is also not consistent. Then we have uh, then we have a remark over the workforce that we have, and it says that the healthcare workers are tired due to overwork, and there is an impatience creeping in among people due to the progressive lockdowns. This is not a happy situation. So this is a remark. This is not a happy situation. The impatience is on the rise, and for that, and a kind of vigil is required. This is the suggestion. By now, it is also evident that complete lockdowns cannot be sustained forever. So, this is the remark, this is kind of inference, conclusion that such complete lockdowns cannot sustain for longer period of time. So, what the government has done? The government has done to open up gyms and yoga centers, but keeping lockdown with educational institutions, metro rails, and large gatherings. So this is the thing uh, related to uh, graded removal of lockdowns. Movement of people and goods across borders are also allowed under certain guidelines. So this is continuation of the previous one. Random restrictions uh, and permission basis of e-passes should go away, as there is a general center's guidelines on the movement part of it. So this much is being spoken of in the first para about the pandemic, its spread, the data, what it says, withdrawal of lockdown, and the continuation of lockdowns, the demerits of continuation of lockdowns, and uh, the staggered manner in which the lockdowns are being withdrawn. Now, the second para speaks about the alternate situation, since the pandemic is likely to stay so, and we don't have a cure visible for it. So we must look for a kind of condition in which we get the people in general get adapted to the COVID infection, and that adoption can come with the help of body's own immune system. It says something more and speaks of the indications that some of the efforts related to management of pandemic has given, and it has been proved to be helping in managing the pandemic as well as bringing down the fatalities. So this para relates to management and adaptation to the infection. The earlier gave data about the real situation that the country is facing, and the second para speaks of, so we have the situation as this given in the first para. What other options do we have? So the other options, given the condition that we don't have a medicine or a vaccine, uh, we we are forced to get adapted to this infection. And as regards the people who are vulnerable, who are still exposed to the possibility of getting the infection, they should be managed, and such management can be done with the help of experiences we had in the previous 4 5 months. The coming phase of unlocking must prepare the country for complete opening. So it says that we must open up uh, with at least with the help of a rapid testing system that should be made available across the door, and with the facility to count on asymptomatic cases as well. The government must give a more kind of thrust on putting testing systems uh, everywhere in the country, which should be easily available and cheaper as well, and this can help contain the spread of pandemic. It says that there has been antigen tests done earlier, but there are some concerns as to their reliability, and that must be addressed. And the second and more serious thing is that states have been concealing the data related to infection or the deaths, and that should be made open and broadcast publicly so that everyone has an idea about the spread of infection, and this can help in containing the spread of pandemic. So with this, there is a suggestion to have accurate data, collection of accurate data, and ease of availability. Accurate data here is an important thing because it says that the data collected by the state differs very much with the data collected through other sources or by surveys, and so government must put an effort to collect accurate data. Thank you, with a request uh, to like and subscribe this channel, and uh, and with a request to subscribe the Telegram channel as well with the help of the link given. Thank you.